Hey guys, it's Chad Corbett. I'm here today with Sue Dickinson, broker owner with Exit Realty. Say hi, Sue.
Hey.
And we're kind of casual right now. Sue's about to go to the ball. I have to go back to Toronto, but she's going to the big ball tonight. And you've been to 3 Exit Realty calls?
Actually, this is my 4th.
4th one, so you know what it's all about. And how many pairs of shoes did you bring?
In total, I brought 6 pairs of shoes.
All right. How many did you wear?
After tonight, I'll have worn all.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You packed well. So Sue was generous enough to agree to do this, and we wanted to kind of share it. You know, we have a lot of subscribers that are just getting started that, quite frankly, some people need encouragement sometimes. And for agents that use the system, agents and brokers that figure it out, I think it's always good to hear from them, because you hear from me and Jim and Tim, like you hear from us all the time. And it's important to me that you guys can hear from people like Sue that you're 2 months in now?
Yes, actually.
So I'll shut up. You tell us about your experience so far.
Well, a little skeptical, but I'm always willing to try anything once if it makes a little bit of sense. And so the 3 counties in our area, we did a beta test. And I selected 3 agents out of my team. Actually 4. One gal dropped out because of a mindset issue with approaching these types of leads. But the other 3 took the system and ran with it, and were fearless, made the calls, did the letters just as asked to do based on the system success. And right away we got activity, which was really, really awesome. And right now we have closed 3 transactions. We've got 1 that we just listed again, a new one, of the next month's worth of leads, and are having a lot of conversations.
Great. And what is the most shocking realization to you from your perception when you started to where you are now? Like what's the biggest realization you had, or what was most surprising to you?
I'm very critical of paid leads, and that was it. If I have to pay for it, it generally seems like it.
I told you there's a ball.
Generally, my skepticism with leads is paying for them. And I always think, you know what, the shiny newness of them wear off, and then they turn into garbage leads. And this definitely is not the case. And we've assembled a really great team that respects the value of those leads, and they do the work that's required.
So our goal when we built this company, or as we build this company, is to not just be a lead company, because that's a commodity and it always ends in downward price rates, like somebody going cheaper, right?
Right.
I'd like to, having said that, like, our goal is not to be a lead company, but to be more of a system and a solution company. So yes, we provide a lead as kind of the core, that's where it starts, but we try to wrap it in all the other values. So the mail, the websites, the training, the mastermind calls, the role play calls, like, how beneficial has that been to you guys? Like, do you find a lot of value in that versus other lead companies, like that just sell leads?
Yes, I do, because like anything else, the newness wears off, you fall out of love, and then you start getting sloppy. But there is a level of accountability, and we have that at our brokerage level, but they also are accountable to the coaches that work with them too, and the system, because there's a timeline to this thing. And that's the biggest difference, is that interaction to keep people engaged, giving them fresh information, solving their issues as they're happening. That's huge.
What's been the most challenging thing so far? Talk about the bad stuff. Like what's been the hardest thing for you getting this up and running? You're early in, but
Right, we are early in, but I would have to say just getting the agents that are on our team that are working this project, to get them engaged, and just getting their mindset wrapped around it, and that coming from a position of contribution and really serving these particular clients, because it's definitely a niche, and it's not for everybody. So I would say that was probably the most challenging, and then the exciting thing that could be conceived as a potential problem is all of a sudden you get dumped these massive groups of leads once a month, and then you got to hurry up and manage them because you just want to get going. So, but no, I don't know. There hasn't been a lot of drawback yet.
And are you guys using our mailing service?
No, we have not done that yet. But after speaking to you, I have thought about incorporating that as well.
Yeah. So I think that'll help with that challenge. So the second the leads come in, your mail goes out. When the mail goes out, we can trigger our call center, or you guys know when to make the call. So we can probably address that challenge.
Right.
So one of the things I want to touch on what Sue said, like empathy, and I teach this in Probate Mastery. Like, if I could give everybody, all of our subscribers, one gift, it would be confidence in their offer. And I find that when you really understand the personal representative situation, like you always hear me say, focus on the people and the situation. And the net result of that is an empathetic approach. So in your letters and your phone calls and your inter-office conversations, like you truly have empathy for these people. And everything you've said, like you guys get that. And our most successful customers, the ones that are, this is a pillar in their business, they're making, the majority of their listings come from this. It's because they get that, like they have that empathetic approach, and people feel that and they see that. So, what would you say to somebody who has never heard of probate or doesn't really know how to approach this? They feel intimidated about it, but they just heard about all the leads and realized this is another lead source that they might not have considered. Like, what would you say to, and let's just say it's a brand new agent, like what advice would you give to somebody trying to start this campaign for the first time?
Well, you have to become a master if you're going to serve this particular client base. Assemble like we've done. We've assembled a group of professionals, companies that do cleanouts, handyman services, an attorney for some of the leads that come in that don't have them assigned or they haven't made those connections yet, estate like sale companies, you name it, painters, we have them. So assemble a group of people that you can go to these leads, these potential clients, and say, I can help you with this problem. Everything is set up in the system. The templates, the letter templates, the brochures. There's brochures so you can market yourself. You can market your service providers, and we've created a partnership with these providers because they see the value. We've been in it only a couple months, and they're already seeing the value. So they're backing us up. So it kind of helps us defray the cost too, because we're in this together.
Sure. How long do you see this lasting in your company? Like, is this something you think you guys will do this year, or?
Oh no.
Can you see an end to it?
No, I don't see an end to it. I really don't. This is amazing.
So one of the biggest things for me that really fueled me when I was doing this is the relationships I had with my sellers and the families. And that, like, I don't care how many people had a misperception of what I was doing, those few people that would like wrap you in a hug and tell you that you had completely changed the situation and taken all that stress away, that fueled me. So I'm kind of like to hear, like, how would these clients compare to other clients you've had? Like, what the relationship, and actually, I mean, can you feel the gratitude like I have?
Yes.
I mean, they're the most grateful, pleasant people I've ever worked with.
Yeah.
Do you see that in your business too?
Oh, hands down, absolutely. The kindest, nicest people, because they're in a bad situation and they just need someone that genuinely cares and wants to help them. And it's even helped me with people that I have helped through this situation, family and friends, before they've even gotten into that position where their loved ones are transitioning and they have to figure out what to do with their real estate. Now, I have a team of experts that I've already helped, and they're like, I feel like I'm the person that is opening the door before they even know they need it opened, and I'm helping. That, and they give that back. That, just like you said, gratitude. It's huge.
Sue made an excellent point. So we often talk about probate this and listing houses and this and that. There's such a broad opportunity when you build a business like this. Like when you have a team of empathetic professional agents and like your core team, and then the team of professionals that come with that. So the painters, the contractors, the clean out crews, the social workers, the nursing home employees. Like, not only can you help if somebody passes away and a family's going through probate, you can help in a trust situation. You can help before that ever happens, like an end-of-life planning. Like if people realize they need to downsize from a massive home into a condo or into a retirement community, So that's something like I see a lot of folks, they narrow in and just focus on probate leads, and they've already built this team and this concept that can be used to help so many other people.
Oh,
Even in short sales, like pre-foreclosure and short sales, I mean, you're told to do that. You're like, so there's a lot of things you can do. You got to think, have an open mind and think big. You haven't started to do anything with attorneys yet, have you?
no, I have not. There is so much you can do with this, and we've just hit the tip of the iceberg. And I'm excited. Talk to me in a year, and it's going to be explosive.
Yeah.
What's going to happen between now and then?
Yeah. So we kind of teach a two-pronged approach. The marketing arm of it is, market to the personal representative. That's your best chance because they're the decision maker. But the other side, the longer-term approach, is build a referral network of probate attorneys, family law attorneys, estate planning, attorneys, and so even CPAs and financial advisors who have contact with people in that end-of-life phase that can say, oh, hey, there's a team here in town that does all of this. So that's the next part. Like you're only halfway there. Like you're doing as well as you are, but hopefully we can at least double that and get you to that level. So
Absolutely.
great. Well, anything else you'd like to share that I haven't thought about?
Nope, I don't think so. I think we're good. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for doing this, and
You're welcome.
thanks for being a subscriber.
Yeah.